Hello. Hello, it's me. It's Tom. I'm back. I have another story to tell. So, story goes, when I was 18, so I just finished high school. I was 18. I was very excited about drinking. I'm not an alcoholic. I'm not an alcoholic. And I get invited out to a friend's thing, but like, I don't know what, I think it was a birthday, maybe? Anyway, I get invited out. Exciting. I go. Who's this we? What am I, French? We? I get to the party and there's some alcohol, floating around. One person has a bottle of straight, Captain Morgan rum. And I said, hey, hit me with it, I gave him one of these. I said, hey, hit us with the Captain Morgan. So, yeah, I asked them, I was like, oh my God, the fucking mic just came out. Hello? Oh, there we go. Okay, so this cup, right? It's my head compared to this large, long black with a dash of milk. He fills it about, let's say, the equivalent of about there where my ring finger is. My ring finger. Fills it straight, Captain Morgan, rum. I scull the entire thing because I think it's funny. I handle it like a champ. I feel fucking awesome. I feel so good. I'm like, oh, this is freaking sick. You know what will make this even sicker? If I have another one of those. And I did. I had another. The guy who was pouring is like, holy shit, all right, yeah, we can, yeah, like if you want another one, sure. So he pours another. I down that one as well. And I go, oh, okay, yo. And some of my friends are like, okay, well, let's not keep doing that because he's just going to keep on going. Because I didn't know the end part of this. I thought it just got really good and then it stayed there, but I didn't know it went like this, I didn't know after drinking I would die. Sitting down, playing some games, I start to feel absolutely fucked. Mind you, I don't drink. At this stage of my life, I never drink. I just sculled half a bottle of straight Captain Morgan. I need some fresh air at this point. And I sat outside, and this is the part of the night when someone had some kind of smoking device. It was a cigarette. So I said, hey, may I have a little? And he said yes. And I had some. And I was like, this is freaking sick. And everyone's like, oh, Tom. And I'm like, yeah. And I'm dying. And then I need a moment. So there was an open fire, and I sat there. And I remember feeling so cold and I just started to plummet. I was like, oh, I feel weird. Like, I feel really weird. Sitting there. My friend comes out. He's like, I'm going to go check on Tom. He comes out and he's like, oh, you're good out here? Like, you're kind of just like on your own right now and just like, not looking too good. I'm like, and I remember this. I was sitting there shaking my ass off, like fucking teeth chattering like a fucking cartoon. And I said, can you get me my jacket? I was like freezing. I was dying. I was like hypothermic. And mind you, I had so much alcohol. I should have been boiling up at this point. What's that about? So I'm like freaking out. Friend says, just come inside. So I come inside, and this is where it just goes down fucking hill like crazy. I go inside. I'm sitting down. I'd say, so actually, sorry, I forgot to mention, before I went outside on this little adventure, my friend made this beautiful pork crackling. I still remember it. It tasted fucking delicious. I ate the whole thing. Like, he made me a big piece. Great. He's a chef, by the way. Great chef. Great food. I was like, oh my fucking God. So yum. So, okay, back to where we are. I go inside, I sit down, and I just hunch over. I'm like, I'm like lying down. My friends start baiting me because I had a teacher in high school that had a dead penguin in their fridge, and my friends started talking about it, and I forgot what I said, but I started ranting about this dead penguin in the fridge and saying how fucked it is. I just started ranting about that, and I started to, just go on a drunk ramble about this teacher. And and then I started to dry heave. I was sitting down and I just started like, and my friends all was like, oh fuck, oh no. My friend gets a cooking bowl and like sticks it under me, and I'm like, and I start I just get up, walk to the toilet, and I have never munted that much in my life. To this day, I've never fucking munted. I munted out this fucking beautiful dinner as well. I was so annoyed. And my friends were like at the door. I shut the door and I just let loose into the toilet. I was screaming it out. And my friends were at the door. They're like, "You alright, Tom?" I'm like, "Yeah." And anyway, finish that. I'm feeling alright at this point. I'm like, yeah, I feel a bit better. Like it's all good. Go out. And I lie in the bathtub. This is the bathtub moment. A lot of my friends like to bring this up a lot. I sat in the bathtub. I lied down, and there is a photo of me somewhere, but I don't know where it is. But I just kind of collected my thoughts. I died that night. I think something happened inside of me, and I just kind of. I called my parents. I said, "Mummy, I'm feeling sick. Pick me up." And she was like, "You fucking idiot. What the fuck? Why are you drinking? What this is going?" My mum, my dad, and my brother arrive. And they see me. I look dead. I can't describe it. I was white. No blood in my skin. I look just like a ghost. My parents were very disappointed, and I went out. They had a bucket ready. I was throwing up when I got home. I was throwing up the next morning, but there was nothing to throw up. It was just stomach bile. Yeah, this is a great story because it really is able to teach people just to know that alcohol, not only it goes up, it will go down after it. So that peak that you're reaching, with the alcohol, just know the greatness of the peak will also determine the greatness of the downward slope into the fucking burning death pit of Munt. Yeah, so that's that story. Yeah, shit, I was recording for fucking 10 minutes. Thanks.